All right, so brand new Inspiration Wednesday, and I'm going to remember to tape my binding. Like I said, I'm taping in here just so the juices from whatever I'm working on doesn't seep through. It does also make it stronger. So I'm just going to take the tape, and because I have that inclusion in there, I've got to, oh, well, I should also maybe line it up so it does get both sides. But I've got to kind of do both sides, do this one, and then tear the tape. And then put it along this side as well. So here's my thoughts for today. I don't really have any, but I'm thinking, you know, I have fiber paste. I didn't use it all that often, so I'm going to use it today. Now, fiber paste, I would say it's similar to molding paste, only in the essence that you put it on top and it's kind of got this clear or this white kind of film to it, but it's really got like paper pulp in it. It makes it look like handmade paper. So you can put it on a canvas or you can just put it through a stencil, but I'm going to use it for texturizing today. So I'm gonna get my palette knife out here, and I'm just gonna take some of it up on my palette knife, and probably just because I like my other page before it, otherwise I usually don't care. Just gonna get that there, just so it doesn't go all over the place. And I'm just going to add some of this texture. Now, modeling paste will go on like fairly solid-ish looking, and this has, should probably zoom in on it. It's a lot more texture. Let's see if I can actually get that texture as I'm putting it on. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like paper pulp. And I'm just kind of palette knifing it on just to add some texture to the background. And I'm just going to go all over this, and it's porous so that when I paint on top of it, it's going to have like this really cool texture to it. Hopefully, you know, you just never know. And I could use stencils like I was saying, but I don't know. Sometimes, oh, hello. Get a really good look at it. Sometimes just going at it like freehand makes it feel a little bit more organic to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and just cover this whole thing. And I want it to be uneven. I don't want it to really be an even coat, so that's why I'm not using like a key card or something like that. I really want it to be this kind of stucco, I guess, appearance looking. And I'm going to have to do one half of the book and then dry it and then come back and do the other half. Total tangent. My doggy Pixel was kind of scratching at my feet, so there he is. He's wearing his overalls. We're both wearing our painting overalls today. So yeah, he likes to be in my business when I'm doing stuff. He almost fell over. Did you see that? But yeah, he's in his fashionable overalls today. Go show the crowd. How cute is that? Yeah, I know. I know it's sick. I'm also wearing my overalls. We're twins. Okay. He wants to be up here, but I think I can't have you up here while I'm painting. So we're going to have to move you to a different place. But yeah, he wanted to say hi. So as you can see, Pixel has assumed his position on the table. He is wearing his overalls, so he is protected. And my page is now dry. It did take about 15 minutes to dry it because it's, you know, it's a thick paste, and I did put it on rather thickly. So I'm just going to show you, if I can, the detail, because even though I know it's white on white, I'm hoping you can see just how much texture is on this. I mean, it's just, it feels really cool. It feels a little bit like stucco. Alright, so I'm going to paint this, and I have no idea what colors I'm going to go into. I'm just going to grab a couple acrylic paint colors and then just see what happens. Alright, so I've got 4 colors over here, of course. Cobalt teal, I did phthalo turquoise, this is permanent violet, dark, and anthraquinone blue. And I've also got some retarder, which will basically take the paint and make it blendable for a longer amount of time, so I can get more of a blend of colors. I like to just put a couple dots right on top of the paint. And then I'm going to also add some gesso because I like to blend that in. And I'm just going to cover the background of this. I don't have any other plan besides just covering the background. I'm just going to pick up some white and some colors and just kind of start in. Just taking that texture and blending on top of it. Just looks like the depths of the ocean to me, and it's really kind of dark, and I don't know what to do with it. I think I want to keep the color, but kind of dumb it down just a little bit. I'm going to try to use my palette knife and maybe some gesso and see if I can't just raise the top and see if I can't lighten that up a little bit. That really didn't do a whole heck of a lot. I'm thinking, like, I want to add yellow and red somehow, but I can't just throw it on there because that's not right. I like the texture. I don't know. Is it crazy that I'm thinking to wash it down even that much further and seeing if I can't keep some of that and get rid of it? Because it's really kind of bold. I'm thinking I can't put anything on top of it. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to wash it down with a little gesso and water. Lord knows what this is going to end up in. Oh geez, now it just looks like the Arctic. And how did I go from bright, bold spring to middle of the Arctic where polar bears should be coming out? Yeah, I don't like that. Let's reevaluate, shall we? I'll pull out some more colors. Alright, so this is what I'm looking into this piece to see. It's really, really cold. I'm going to add some colors, but now I see it, like if I look into it, I can kind of see a lake or some kind of water this way. So I'm thinking if I make this a tree, and this water, maybe I can make like some fairyland. So I've got some green gold and some quinacridone red and Indian yellow hue and quinacridone magenta, and I'm probably going to add a dozen more colors by the time this is done. But I'm just going to use some gesso and some paint and see if I can't kind of force something to come out of this. I just feel like I keep painting and keep painting and painting myself into a corner. So basically I have some kind of really abstract stream with some foliage. But I'm not done because I don't know, it's not right. Something's not right about it, you know? So I'm going to take a little anthraquinone blue, which is that dark, dark blue. And I'm going to take some retarder because that'll help it blend a little bit more. And I'm going to kind of try to put a shadow on this water so it does look dimensional. Still don't know what I'm doing, but I thought maybe I'll throw another little sap green on top of that green because it's kind of like the good sister color to green. I'm just going to throw some of that. Maybe it'll give it some more dimension. Or too much more dimension. So I put a little sheet of paper into my typewriter and I wrote this quote. It says, people always ask her where she's going, or people always asked her where she was going. Not fully knowing herself, she smiled and said, I'm going in the right direction. So I feel like I want to just kind of glue that there and then maybe masking tape on top of it or something. So I'm just going to get the glue out and secure that down. I'm not even tearing that bottom bit off that doesn't have anything on it. I think I'm just going to keep it there in contrast to the background. Just put some quick dry on there. The background's so textured that I wouldn't even dare think to stamp or something on it because it's so beautiful. So maybe just put it there. And then maybe some masking tape. Let me get that out. Could be washi tape, but I don't think washi tape's going to stick any better. And you know, I've got my $65 tape dispenser with my 1/2 inch and my 1 inch. Happy place. Just happy. So I'm thinking like this. Might as well put that one in there because it's just random. I know I said gel medium, but then I got a moment where I thought, what if I put clear tar gel over it? And then I bought these this weekend, and I'm just bringing them into the store now. They're these teal colored fragments. I don't know, they're bits of plastic. They were teal. You know I can't walk by something teal. What if I dropped them in there? Okay, so I don't really know how to get that onto the thing. I guess I could brush it. I guess. I don't know. Let me clean my brush off. It's all skanky. Alright, let me clean my brush off, and I'm thinking clear tar gel over this. I don't really know what this will do. It should give it like a resin, like you UT'd on it or something. This takes forever to dry. This is not a good inspiration Wednesday thing to do because this is not immediate gratification. But I'm thinking it might dry pretty dang cool. And it's not self-leveling, so you do have to kind of be careful of the brush strokes and stuff. It'll go just where you put it. Alright, so I guess we'll just sit here and wait for paint to dry. Maybe I'll make myself... Oh, I don't want to do that. We'll have coffee, no doubt. But maybe if I drop some of these fragments, which I don't clearly understand, but they're teal and they're funky, right? What if I just drop... Clearly I don't have a handle. Oh, they're all over. Maybe I don't care. Right? Maybe I just don't care if they're all over. Random, right? I don't know. Just leave it like that. I'm going to dry it, make a cup of coffee, come back when it's dry, see what we got. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just got this shiny kind of gloss coat over it. It's not wet or anything. It's just, ooh, it's like encased in a little bit of shine. It did go a little bit transparent, but you can read it. And those things stayed in there as long as it was wet and I dried it. Okay, so now what? I don't know. Is it done? I'm not sure if it's done. I don't know. Gonna have to take a moment and think about that. I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't, and I just put I am going in the right direction using up more of my sticker letters, and I will just zoom in on that since my dog decided he needed to get into the shot. So there, I'm going in the right direction, and that goes with the quote. My dog is now eating the book. Like, really? Really, this is snack time for the dog. And can I see you? Here you are. Yeah, let's take Pixel. Don't eat the book. Alright, I'll be back. I think I might be done, but I'll be back. Alright, I think I'm done, but I'm going to take, this is walnut stain. I couldn't find vintage photo. Let's hope this is the right color. And I'm just going to go around the edges just to kind of frame it in. You might not even be able to notice. I think that ink changed it significantly. I am much happier with that ink. This was so random. I wish you could feel this. I mean, there's just no way I can explain the texture. Maybe I can zoom in like this part right here is just, it's just cool. Let's see how much I can zoom in. I don't know if you can see this, the texture that is sitting underneath there. The whole piece looks like this, and the color catches differently. And like if I hadn't had this down, the color would not be sitting on here like it is now. So even though maybe you don't see the fiber paste as part of the element, it's all here in the texturizing. The way it does look like water, like it's got white caps on the water, and the way the trees, oh, that was the wrong way. And the way the trees kind of catch with the color on it. So yeah, I'm really happy with that fiber paste. It's so porous, it gives great texture, and this feels just so cool, this middle one, because it's a thinner piece of paper, that envelope. It just feels cool. All right, well, that is it for Inspiration Wednesday. See you next week.